Welcome. Okay. Okay. So I had to set up my microphone. Okay, let's go on. So here, what did we do yesterday? I think we're trying to write a move function for the pieces. And then there was this thing that was okay, what was this? Okay, there was this error that I had to fix. Let me search. It's probably some syntax thing. Ooh, okay. I see. And then here I have to call make move. Very good. Now I have to So I have to see what is the piece, which piece is in to square and which piece is in from square. Actually, I can, if I want to remove the whole loop, I can try to save more. Like I go, yeah, I can save like which piece is being selected and stuff, so that I can just change that. But I can't go also through self.pieces, so for I 0 12 self.bitboards let me check what was Bitboards. Okay, I had the images separated from Bitboards. I see. So if let's go easy first. I will change things later if there need to be, if there's possible to change them later. Self dot from square is not 0. Okay. So I check that. I go through all the pieces, Bitboard, like pawns and stuff, and then I see if that piece, for that piece, the Bitboard is in that square with this if condition. If this is not 0, then that piece is in that square. Then we have to just change the location from square to square. How do we do that? We do, oh yeah, that's really good. We do XOR, which is basically saying that just remove it from that location. If they are both 1, it's gonna give us 0. If they are both 0, that's gonna give us 0. The only option is when, for example, we have 2 rooks, then one of the rooks that is moving and the other one that is not moving is gonna be 1 in the Bitboards, and it's gonna be 0 in the square, so that's gonna be 1 and stay there. Okay, but then we have to check what is the piece for 2 square. Then we have to do the same. And then we have to go Bitboards. Oh no, we don't have to do the same, do we? Okay, I think that's correct, right? Yeah, we remove from square and we add to square. because if it's a rook moving, a rook is moving from square to 2 square, so we don't have to look for another piece. That's okay, it's cool. It's cool. Now, what is this warning? Should have snake case name, make move. Yeah, I don't do. Why do you do snake case? But okay, whatever. I do variable name snake case. I don't do. It's annoying, but whatever. And then I have to change also move, make move. So right now, cargo run. Okay. Ooh, it's okay, but it's like the locations are off. So the locations are off, and I think let me do a print of, where should I do the print here? Make move here, do a print. Move piece from this location to this location. Okay. Get square mask. Get square. Mask. I plus J times 8. Okay. That's like I5 J1 to I5 J3. I think I have to do 7 minus I as well. Let I equal to 7 minus I as well. This is not working because I have to make it an if. Oh no, okay, I see. Okay. Nice. Okay, now it works. Okay, and then question. There's a small bug there. I need to go move. Okay, here I had to look for what piece was in the previous location from square to square. 0 do XOR to square. Okay. Now taking pieces should be completely okay. That's crazy. Okay, it works, but then now there's no laws, and I wish I could move the piece as I go with mouse. How do I do that? Somehow I have to define some kind of a grab behavior. So in event handler, I do handle. Oops. Okay. Event handler. There's the mouse down, and then there is mouse button up, mouse motion. If from square is not 0, actually I shouldn't do that. In the draw function I have to do this, right? Draw pieces. Draw pieces. Okay, here I'm literally drawing every piece that I see in the board. Let me see if I can simplify this. And so I have to go through 2 loops, right? I and j, and then shift them one by one to get the matching piece index. I think there should be somehow a way to separate the bits to one. Okay, so AI says there is easier way to do it. Apparently, I don't have to loop through all the I and J. I can just do trailing zeros. Okay, it says first, to find the first one in a binary, least significant bit determines index. Okay. Optimize function for this trailing zeros returns U32. So remove INJ here. We go through all of the pieces. We create a temporary number. Let me temporary number, and I put it as self Bitboard piece index. Okay. And then while this temp is not equal to 0, we have to do the next instructions. Okay. We get the one index. The trailing zeros. Okay. That, and let I be as U64 as U64. What does it say? Mismatch type. We have the parameters. And the draw function. check again. Temporary is the Bitboard. We find the first one index here. And then if it's 3, that means that, so the board starts from top left, right? No, sorry, board starts from white king is at 3, so it's like from right, left, bottom right corner. So I would be 7 minus this, right? Yeah, 7 minus this. And J would be 7 minus this too. Either that or I can just do, yeah, I've done this already here. This covers all of it. And at the end, when you draw, I think it's or equal, right? And this is 1U64. Should be and equal. Now, let me first check if this is working. Amazing. Now I want to see the pawn that I'm grabbing. How do I do that? I have to update. I have to draw the piece in an updated position while the mouse is moving. Here in the beginning, So that's the one index from trailing 0 temporary, and then there is there are multiple ways. I can just add it here inside the while loop, or I can add it outside the while loop here. But I would have to repeat the drawing function, so I can try to somehow here I put some if. So if this thing is equal to the selected from, if one index is equal to self dot from square dot trailing zeros. Okay. Then that instead of this location, x and y are different locations. Let x be self the mouse position. I think mouse position is let y be that one. Okay. Let's try. Okay, it works kinda. It's just that how can I make it so that it's under the cursor? So I would have to probably say minus half of that. Try. Okay. Now, how can I change cursor? So, can I change cursor? Image icon to grab one. So I have to say use GZW init window cursor icon. Context graphics module. easy when it's window cursor icon. Use init window cursor icon. There was a cursor grab mode, by the way. So in event handler, mouse motion, okay, if self the from square is not 0, is not 0, oops, then what do? I do set ctx dot gfx dot do cursor set cursor grab set cursor icon. Cursor icon grabbing. Okay, what's there here? Window is private unless okay. And then here, when I do up, it should release it. Make move and the set cursor icon grabbing default. What is this? Oh, by the way, I have to filter out if 2 square is equal to 2 square, by the way. Sorry, if it's equal to from square. So let's go first to make move to fix that. Okay. And then event handler. There's the from square, and then there's this square size. Set cursor icon. I guess default is not the same. So what is it? If it's not default, there is grabbing, and it's not grabbing, by the way. So one of them is not correct. That's up. Something is happening because when I release it, it becomes okay, but then when I move it again, so here from square never gets 0. That's the problem, right? Is that the problem? Mouse button up, event here, yes, okay. Self dot from square should be 0 now, along with 2 square, and this should be outside of that thing. Ooh, nice. Okay, if I go outside, they go back to their place. And if I do this, wow, really happy with this code. Okay, so that's cool. It's working. Okay, so now the only thing left is the logic for moving. Let's start with the easy one. I mean, relatively more easier one is probably the night move. Make move. Okay, so here I want to make is move legal. Turn. Here I'm gonna put nuts. If it's not legal, you just return. Now what is this? This is another function. Here I'm gonna put is move legal. Returns boolean. Now, so the first thing is that I have to understand which law should I specifically check for this piece. So for that, I have to check which piece do I have in my hand, and I guess I have to do the same calculation with trailing zeros. So that would be one index would be self.from square trailing zeros. Okay, assumes that from square are valid squares and only have one bit set. Okay, so we have one index, and then we go for piece index 0 to self dot bitboard dot length if self bitboards is piece index if that and self.from square from square So do I have to do this move illegal thing? I can. I can move this part of logic to, so when I'm clicking on the mouse, I have to first check if there's any piece under it, by the way. Like, there's a lot of cases that I can't just remove okay, I guess maybe not. Maybe I'm gonna do it here. It's okay. So if this is equal to 0, if it's equal to 0, continue, right? What does this do? This says self dot from square. This is not a bit mask. Why I'm doing trading 0 for this? Once if it's 0, that means that this is not the right. No, because you have to do shift 1 for this, right? Okay, so from square is a bit mask, right? Or is it a bit mask? I don't remember. What did I write? Here. Get square mask. I clearly get the square mask. Yeah, it's the shift. Yeah, okay, so this is a bit mask. So what I need to do then what do we do? This is the from index. From index. I do thing from index is guess I know the piece index, no? But do I need it? Okay, let me comment this. I don't remember why do I need it. Okay, let me check. So I have to go through the bitboards one by one and then do this. It's not 0. That means that there is a piece there. If self dot, okay. I need okay. Where were we? Here. If piece index less than 6 and self dot is white turn, return false. Right, because if it goes continue all the way and we don't find a piece, it should return false. And then if it's not, for example, the white turn, so if it's the white turn, this is going to be true, this is going to be true as well. They have to be true together, otherwise it's not correct, the move. already I'm just removing the color, I'm making it so that the game can play by turn. And of course I'm checking if there is any piece there. And then here, if it's legal, when we make the move, we have to do exactly. We have to change the turn. Okay, now this adds order to the game, but then we want to do more. So now 0 and 6 give us we can do a switch statement kind of thing. If piece index remainder on 6 is one of the following, so it could be 0, then do something, yeah, okay. And I don't think I need this because this will cover everything. I don't have a default case. I don't understand why I should put the default case, but whatever. So if it's the pawn, if it's the, so let's try for the knight first. It seems more easier. So knight move is shift to 7. Okay, what are the possible bit shifts that we can do for the knight move? So for knight move, that's like in the center of the board. Imagine there is a knight in the center of the board. We can do 8 moves. And bottom right corner is where the bit 0 starts. It goes to left, and it goes just like that. So we have a shift of, so to go to bottom, it should be shifted to the right. To go to top, it should be shifted to the left. There are 4 possibilities of each one. and shifting to the left for night, there would be two removed by 8, it's like 6, right? There's the 6, there is 10, and then you get another one that's like 16. It's 14 and 18. Are these the right numbers? 6, 10, 14, 18? 6, 10, 14, 18, right? Six, 10, 15, and 17 are correct for distance and night jumps. Why is it 15 and 17? Ah, because the second rank distance is, yeah, one left or one right. I see. Yeah, correct. So 6, 10, 15, and 17 are the right distance. And then how do we check if it's outside the map? Oh, okay, I can guess. So we find what's the row of night basically by finding the trailing 0. We find the index, and then we do, so to get the row we do a remainder over 8, and this remainder, if we add 1 or remove 1, we would have to check like what would happen in the situation of if we add 1 or remove 1 and stuff like this. And then yeah, this is it has some calculation, I guess. But let me check again if it's this, or is there maybe easier way to do it. So from top and bottom moves, we don't care, because shifting right too much, there will be overflow, and Rust handles that, and we don't care about those numbers. The only thing that we care about is the ones that there is no, like, shift doesn't take care of it naturally. So if the knight falls outside of the board, then yeah, we would have to check exactly what file or what column the piece is in, and then okay, all bits are... Oh, we can do this bitwise, by the way. It seems like A file, B file, G file, H file, and then you do not A and not B, not G and not H. Okay, and then what do you do with those two? So I guess we have to end this with the piece board. Not move bitboard square. Up jumps shift left. 2 right 1 invalid if we are on H file. We have square, we shift to the left, and we get the bitboard. So I have to create a list for possible moves, all possible moves. And I have to generate all the moves that a knight can do and put them all there. And then every time I do any move, if I want to check if it's legal, I would just have to go and check if this move is inside the list, right? Okay. It's not just that, we also add combine the moves of multiple pieces, like two knights, into a single map of all reachable squares, you use Bitwise or operator. Oh no, that's not good, because if one piece can go there but the other piece cannot go there. So for example, for rooks, there could be something blocking one rook, but the other one can go there. Okay, so yeah, I would have to make a vector. Okay, this is not is move legal. Okay, I would have to do a struct here. This is not nice and good. Struct chess move. And I store that, or I can have two lists of possible from square like let's do easy way. Okay, I can do a vector of structs here. in chess possible moves. It's a vector of chess moves. New function chess. It's a new vector, empty one. Now what do? We do check if this vector contains the move. If so, we make the move. If not, we don't. So here, instead of that, self dot. Okay, so how do I do that? I think I have to go through how to look through a vector, or how to know the length of vector. Oh, you can do if certain thing exists in there. Contains that, but then how do you do the contains thing? How does it work? It's gonna be check if it exists. So we can just do we can do sync automatically, but you must explicitly tell Rust how to compare your custom move struct. Okay, partial equal trait is what allows equality and contains to work. I don't know what traits are, but apparently if I just put a line before defining my move, like chess move struct, I can call upon some contains function to do that, but I can also do it with a loop, and I don't have to worry about it. Well, maybe it's nice. Let's try that. Let's try to learn. Self the possible moves contains some chess moves. You return. Okay. Can't compare chess move with chess. Yeah. Okay, chess move. Here. You do that, and now you can do the compare, right? Now it should be okay. Yes. What do we do next? So the possible moves is that, and then I have to write a function update go through the loop, match the pieces. I have to push this chess move if it's pawn. Well, I will do this. Nice, okay. Now we were doing a knight move. But then I have to first find, there are two knights here. I have to first each one of them separately. And then so okay, this is that's the front square if it's 0. Continue. Base index is less than that, and the turn is not there. Okay, instead of one giant function for everything, here I have to do so I go through each bitboard, and then inside each bitboard I will have to find each piece by a while loop. So that would be temp be equal to self.bitboard piece index. And then I don't need that. Temp is not 0. One index, that's trailing 0. Temp would be equal yeah, okay. Okay, so we have the one index, and then piece index by 6, and then 0, self dot push generate pawn moves, and then we do give them piece index, one index, and then what else should we give? Yeah, okay, so yeah, if we give the one index, that's the location of a piece. That's cool. And we need the piece index because no, we don't need the piece index because we know what index we are dealing with already. Oops. Generate king moves, queen moves, rook moves, bishop moves, knight moves, and pawn moves. I will send them one index, and that's the match. And this is self dot bet, by the way. Okay. Possible moves, push, that one, and that should be okay. This just generates all the moves that are needed. I don't need this one anymore. Okay. Now just do these functions. So, oh no. There's a function gen pawn moves. I don't think I need to pass the ampersand, right? This is only, oh no, we have to pass the ampersand, but we shouldn't pass much because we're not gonna mutate or change the thing. We're just calculating what moves we can produce, right? Oh no, we're gonna add stuff to whatever is there, the list of moves. We have one index, and that's U32, I believe, or is it U size? I don't remember. 10, get knight moves, bishop moves, rook moves, queen moves, king moves. Very good. Okay, that's all the functions that I need. It's just that, okay, I think, is it the type bound for mutable reference chess in the current scope? What does that mean? Understand the error. Unused variable, we don't care about that. No method name. These are the methods, right? Generate pawn moves, knight moves, bishop moves, rook moves, generate queen moves. Probably it's because found U32 expected U size. I see. This is U32. Yep. Okay, very good. Now it's okay, correct. So the only thing the only thing I need to check is, yeah, I just need to write the code now for each one of them. Right, moves. Okay. Okay, we have the location, so let's location or bit So now what I need to do is, okay, I need to define if it's not it's not an A file or some other stuff, some Bitwise calculations that give me access to this logic somehow. Ooh, okay, so hex, I see, I made a mistake. So hex values, every 4 bits gives us 16 values, and then for 64-bit variable, how many hex values do we need? That would be 64. Still, it's like 4 hex values, right? I just do not understand what it is suggesting to me. Oh no, sorry. Okay. So every 4 bits is, yeah, 4 of them. 64 bits divided by 4 is 16. So that would be 16 hex digits. I see what the AI is suggesting. For 64-bit number, we need exactly 16 hexadecimal characters to describe it fully. And for each row, we need 2 of them, so that would be 82. I see. Let not a file. So, okay. So I need to remove 8 by 8 for first bit is, that would be 1, the first one is 0 and then the rest are 1. So second value is f, the first value is 7, right? That's like 7f, and I have to write 7f 8 times. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. Okay, literal out of range for, okay, this is U32, U64. Okay, this is H file, P file, G file, H file. Okay. And then B file would be, what should be B file? B file is, it's 1011. This is, so that's 1000 is 8. 1000 is 8, right? Plus 3, that's 11. 11 is B. That's like BF. So I have to write 8 times BF. Okay. I have to write I have to write 8 times the next one. G is, so first one is F, definitely. The second one is 1101. So 100 is 8 plus 4 plus 1, which is equal to 13, and 13 is, so 15 is F. A, B, C, D, E, F. E is 14. D is 13. Okay, let me write this somewhere. 10 is A, 11 is B, 12 is C, 13 is D, 14 is E, and 15 is F. Okay, so that would be F, D. F, D. Okay, and then for that is E14. So okay, so now that should be this one. Very good. Now to produce move, we have to do right shift and left shift to these values: 6, 10, 15, and 17. Now the thing is that 15 and 17 don't need the nuts. Okay, there is another 2 that I have to do. Let's not AB file. Which is the end of that, not a G file, a GH file, okay. Now move, yeah, moves, sorry, would be or equal to location mask shifted to some value and something. So if we go 6 times left, it shouldn't be A or B, right? This is A, this is B. Oops. And this is GH. AB is for 6, GH is for 10. And I have to do this but here I have to put 15 and 17. And here I have to do okay. So here it's the GH file. This one is not A file. This is not H file. Going 6, that's GH file, I think. Right? If we go 6 times to the right, it shouldn't be GH file. 10 to the right, it's not AB file. 15 to the right, that's a not A file. and 17 to the file, not h file. Snake case name. Annoying. Not a file. BG. Why AI is so weird? Okay, so this is G file. File AB. This is GH. Not GH file. What is this? Okay. Never read. Okay. And then what do we do with this move? We just push it as a possible move. Self dot chess move, and then chess move. I have to put this. So from square is location, mask, and to square is moves. Mismatch types. Why moves is, oh yeah. Arguments are incorrect. Oh. To remove the ampersand. Very good. Ooh, okay, so the from square should be exactly equal, but the to square could be one of them. Instead of to square, I would put moves. Let's just better. Okay. Okay, so that to contain that, oh, that's contain doesn't work because I have to go through each of them. So I can't just do a loop here, no. Do a loop, go through all the location, all the vector. It's just 12 pieces there. I just can check each one of them. Not 12, but a bit more. No, it's not 12. It's on maximum like 2 8 pawns. That's like 16 plus 2 queens. 18. Almost 30 pieces. You have to check. 32 maximum. Yeah, I'm gonna make this comment for now. I will fix this when I come back. But the night moves are okay now, so we produce all the night moves. I mean, I have to check if the night moves are okay, but the only way to check that, I would have to write the how I see if the move is generated or not, if the move is inside the generated list or not. And we can do that when I come back. I will come back probably in 2 or 3 hours, hopefully, not like last night. So last night I had a immediate call, so I couldn't come. But hopefully tonight I can be here and continue what I'm doing. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to follow the channel, like the video if you haven't done so already. You can always join our Discord community. I will always post like an announcement there when I go live, almost always. And I also discuss the next project subjects and stuff if you want to follow and see what's going on. Yeah, thank you. See you. Take care. Have a good day. Bye bye.